Hello, my name's Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And yes, today again there is no waving. Surprise! Anyway, let's continue. As you can see, we're in space, and there is a reason for that. So I did gather these storm crystals we're gonna need. I actually gathered twice the amount we're gonna need, and I did gather some other things as well. You know, mostly like impulse beans, sweet root, pulpy roots. You know, materials for and frozen tubers, of course. Materials for the food processor. Now, the reason why we're here and not actually back at the base to test out new things is there was an interesting planet here. I actually didn't land. I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. Was it that one, though? I know I parked next to it. It was not that one. That's the one I found these storm crystals on, by the way. I don't remember if I did that on camera or not. Okay, it was I remember I parked the ship like right next to the planet. Where is it? Was it that one? Yeah, it was that one. Stellar corruption detected. That's the one I wanted to visit. Now I have no idea what that means. So let's go check it out. Should be fun, right? Anyway, I'm actually hoping that I did actually implement a couple of fixes today. Fixes? I don't know what to do it. I don't know what to call it. Like, I edited some things. Hopefully there's a better effect today. Hopefully we're actually going to have a smooth recording. Even though at this rate, because of the asteroid fields being visible, the recording might drop a little bit in quality, even though it does not appear to be. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I parked the starship, the freighter, like right next to this planet. I mean, I know they move, but they've never actually moved. Maybe they do actually rotate. The planets actually do rotate now. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Speaking of which, this is oh, okay, crash. Oh, speaking of which, okay, so apparently I did read this in the patch notes. I totally forgot about this, which we should experiment a little bit with. Apparently, really, again, with the hostile scan detected, apparently you can find like some rare materials in the asteroid fields, like some new things, which were not mentioned. So, you know. How far away am I from the planet? Too far away. Shoot to kill. Okay, there's hostile ships defeated. That's weird. Okay, what's going on? Okay, that's a little bit better, but for some reason my mouse was off the mat. And I have a huge mat. It's covering like 1/3 of the desk. I normally say half the desk, but it's actually 1/3. To be like precise, it is 1/3 of the desk. I don't know, this is the first time I've had this type of big mat, and I'm loving it. I really need the cyclotron. Like, the photon cannon is not doing it for me. It really isn't. There's our ship, by the way. Here to assist. Even though I don't see it firing at all. Oh. I'm just looking at the maneuvers this thing is doing before I shoot it down. Look at that. It's actually taking evasive action. Anyway, let's go find some land. I think there's some over there. Too bad this is a water system. Otherwise, yeah. Now, I couldn't check the recording while I was fighting the ships, but hopefully everything was fine. I did not see a warning pop up or anything, so... We're still off multiplayer, by the way. I'm still waiting for a proper, like, announcement of fix of multiplayer. They are implementing a lot of bug fixes, though, so that's always nice. So there's a storm currently going on. I don't know if I want to land. I want to first wait for the storm to, like, vanish a little bit. Because we're not going to be able to see anything. Well, let's see. The storms normally did give me an issue. Like they would overload the encoders when I did something like this. And they're currently not. Okay, that's good. I know I'm doing some of this testing on cameras because I actually did like half an hour of testing last night with different settings. And there was some that worked a little bit, some that worked a lot, and some just crashed the game. So I'm actually out of time for testing at this point, and I actually do need to start recording. So okay, scanning plans. Okay, we have that. I actually wanted to scan that, but sure. Diet is awful. Okay. Diet is awful. Okay, so there's a storm going on, but what does this planet have to offer? Why is it a stellar whatchamacallit planet? I can't see past like this point, so... you know, I won't be able to... Oh, Hexberry, what is that? I mean, I know what it's gonna do. It actually got recorded. Because I marked it? Can I actually scan the Hexberry? No. Okay, so I know what a Hexberry is now? Well, at the very least I know how it looks, and the storm's over. The planet is very monochrome. It has like what? Like dark and red as a color? Oh, these animals from the modded series. Oh, they're similar. Bait details recorded to catalog. I mean, good, but I cannot make the baits yet. I mean, I haven't even checked on the base where we were planting things. So what's gonna be here? Okay, let's scan. I don't see anything interesting. I guess let's scan for... I mean, the only thing I can scan now for, in terms of the signal booster is nearby buildings, so I guess we're gonna do that. Come on. Has nothing been found? I really need a text cap. I really do. Like, please. It doesn't even say nothing has been found. It just doesn't initialize. That's amazing. What is that a big dinosaur? No, it's not. I thought it was one, okay? I can dream, right? Oh. Oh, and then the night comes. It got even scarier. That's great. And now things are yellow. That's even better. Alright, anyway. Let me just do a quick skim. There might be something interesting. You never know. And these giant rock rings from the modded series. At the very least, they're not as dense. Like, seriously, the density on some worlds. Just insane. Alrighty. Let's see. I don't see anything interesting. I mean, yeah, it's an interesting new type of biome. Considering this is an anomalous world, it's not like the other anomalous worlds, so... And I'm pretty sure modded is off because A, the game's not mentioning it, and B, the mods have not been updated for Beyond yet. Even though I have confirmation that they will be updated very soon. Considering the developer is actually working his ass off to get them done. Okay, I didn't see anything interesting on this planet. It's more or less the same thing. Maybe there's something interesting underwater. We still haven't been underwater since the update, but there really hasn't been much added in the patch notes. Okay, let's go back. So the thing is that our ship does not have a portal. So, cheat. Yeah. I mean, I can warp out of here. That is entirely true. I don't want to, but I can. Because this way, I'm actually gonna end up at my base. Oh, cool. Oh, wasn't I supposed to hunt asteroids as well? We can do that later. Let's first install the antimatter reactor things. You never know what they'll yield. I know what they'll yield. I just don't know exactly what it'll do. Even though I have a sneaking suspicion. So, it was actually mentioned in the patch notes that these antimatter reactors will provide a different type of warp cell. That will... It's either warp cell or a different type of antimatter. And this type of warp cell will fuel the hyperdrive to a bigger percent than the small ones. So you won't need to carry like 20, 20 warp cells in you. Even though you shouldn't, there's really no point in carrying 20 cells. Let's go to Rimerod and see how things are doing there. I did place a new biome, which will hopefully not have any plants growing because it doesn't have power. If plants do grow, then that means that because I built the biodomes inside the mountain, well, inside the hill, it means that is the main issue as to why the plants are not growing. It is entirely possible that they actually need direct sunlight. I can't confirm that yet, but I should be able to as soon as this game actually loads us in, even though it might actually decide to crash us. Huh. Okay. Oh, it decided not to crash. That's good. Wait a minute, this is not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. Sure. I mean, I can just take the... I guess I got the bases mixed up. It's entirely possible. I didn't actually name these. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Land somewhere. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on. Right, so these would have grown, but these are outside because this is a frost world, so it's absolutely normal. What did I place here? Okay, yeah, I placed Fecium, and it still has not grown. By the way, it has been over 20 hours since the last recording. Actually, it's been over 24 hours since the last recording. So what this means is this base actually needs power. Now, this thing is still buggy. Let's work on this for a little bit. We have time. Yep, I have gone through the world. If you have ever wondered how the world looks, this is how it looks. So there's obviously a cave system over there. Do we see anything interesting? And I can still go down. I'm afraid to keep going down because I might start falling through the world. It has happened to me before, so let's go up. Okay. I'm afraid to press the jetpack button, so there's that. Can I? Okay, good. There's the jetpack. Right, so yeah, this thing is powered, I believe, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, so these things are generating power. As you can see, they're generating power. Now it says used, but it's actually not using any power for some reason. Look at this. I don't know what's going on. There still haven't been any comments as to any helpful comments about this. I still need help. Like, I tried placing these solar panels up top. It still does not work. Let's try with the biofuel reactor, I guess. I'm pretty sure I tried that. Not general. What am I doing? Why in general? Okay, no. We're looking for power and supply. Power. Let's try one of these. Let's try. Furnace empty. I know. I actually don't want to add that much. Can I, like, add a small amount? A very small amount? It is actually saying used at this point. 11 kilopascals used and 0 kilopascals available. So for some reason this one will generate power over there, but the batteries themselves, even though it says they're full, will not actually transfer any power over there. Weird. Let me actually transfer some carbon to the ship, and I'll just use like 50. Okay, let's see. Really? That's not gonna work that way. I don't want to spend 500. Yeah, you know what? I'll spend 500 carbon. Yes, it's currently powering everything. Okay, now that has turned blue. Let's see. What's gonna happen if I delete this wire? Power goes off. Maybe the solar panels are showing as they're working. Maybe this is showing as it's charged, but it's actually not. Okay, I think it's time that I transplanted all these up top. Let's see. I'll try at the very least. Yeah, the wires are gonna stay here. Battery up. Yep, inventory's full. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. All right, the storm crystals. Chromatic metal. Sure. Move that. What else can I move? I probably should just remove the warp cell, but... No, don't shoot the batteries. There is no point. They will do you no harm. Let's actually try and go outside. So for some reason the biofuel reactor is working, but everything else is not. Like, I tried with a single solar panel outside. It didn't transfer any power. So I don't know. Let's try. I'll try from... I don't know. Where will I try? If I'm gonna place solar panels anywhere, it's gonna be like around here or so. Okay, let's try. I'll try with like 4 at the moment. 4. Let's try and connect them. You just connect the panels. And now we're gonna try with batteries. Even though these can be hidden somewhere else, they don't need to specifically be connected to the solar panels. This is just a test, and if it actually does work, I will just redo the power supply. Right, so now it still says it's not receiving power. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's not using up any power. It is storing power, it's not using up any power. What's going on? Did they break solar panels? The problem is the solar panels are actually working in my other base. So when the biofuel reactor was connected to the... look at it, it's green now. What's going on? When the biofuel reactor was connected to the storage, to the batteries, they were working fine. Like, this thing is providing power. To what, though? 11 kilopascals used. Okay. 50 available. Okay, I get it, but the biodomes are not getting any power. Let's see now. It's giving them power. Nope, still nothing. What am I doing wrong? What is going on? Right, maybe just remove this bottom base here. I think it could be an issue, so. Okay, let's remove this. Let's remove all of it. So how am I gonna go out? Through that gaping hole. I hope that I can. Okay, I can. And I got hit. Let's see. Why is this not working? Seriously, stop. So this one's depleted. This one's storing. Oh, it's because the other one is not connected to this one. What is going on? Is it possible that just the living domes cannot be powered? The biodomes, sorry, not the living domes. The line is green. The line is blue. Sorry, not green. This thing is not receiving any power. What am I doing wrong? I need help. Alright, let's see. Maybe switches. Wall inverter. What does that do? Doesn't say anything. There's a switch. I know what the switches do. Let's see. Power inverter does... Come on. Can I, like... Hold control to access wiring. No, I probably need to set it up somewhere else. Let's see. Let me... What do you mean inventory full? That's not fair. Pure ferrite. Silicone. Gold. Okay, let's actually remove all the power from here. Let's try with an inverter. Maybe that's the issue. Let's see. Okay, maybe that is an issue. You never know. Okay, try it over there. Okay, so what happens now? Okay. I'm just gonna shoot it. I'm not even gonna mine it. Oh, I need to... Oh, good thing the mute actually worked there. I needed to sneeze badly. It's still not using anything. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. How do you... What do you work with the inverter? Huh. Maybe I need a button? Maybe I do. Let's see. Button. Missing components. Oh, right. I have no carbon because somebody actually used up all the carbon. Okay, these are not real trees. Or are they not real trees, though? I have many questions for these apparently not real trees. Okay. That's a real tree. Okay. Again, though, I have many questions regarding the trees. Alright, let's try with a button. I'll place it over here. Let's actually wire it up. Okay, so no, this thing just toggles the power flow. What does the power inverter do? Huh. I'm gonna need a lot of help with this. Why are my biodomes not getting power? Like, seriously, I will not go to like 20 different worlds just so I can get, you know, the plants done. That is not happening. I'm pretty sure the ladder's gone away. It has. Can I actually place my fungal mold now, please? I just want to do that and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna do something else. I can actually place my fungal mold now. Surprisingly. Is it like automatically harvesting or something? I don't know what's going on. Give me a moment. Alright, so the struggle today is power. Power generation. And these biodomes. Okay, I should try empowering that one. Maybe it is because I built them inside the mountain. I don't think the power inverter is supposed to work in general. Maybe I need the other wiring? Well, let's see. Maybe that's the one? Yeah, that one's red, that one's green. Okay, maybe wrong type of wiring? I don't know. At this point... Oh, well, never mind. I'm gonna try once more. Okay, where is the power inverter? Okay, power from you to there. And from you to there. Now they're not even going to generate power because... remove... No, just remove everything. Just remove... How is my inventory full? It wasn't full a moment ago. What's going on? Now, don't shoot the thing. Do not shoot the thing. Right, I'm not going to move the solar panels. Let's face it, I'm not going to do it. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to plug these two in together. And I'm going to plug in that one way over there. Okay, now this thing is getting power for some reason. It's because I built them in the mountain, isn't it? We're going to check on this tomorrow in the next episode. It has something to do because I built it in a mountain. The one time I try to do something cool looking, it is using power. It has something to do with this. I really... The game is going to punish me now because I tried to do something good. I tried to do something that looks good, really. You know, I might just quit the game. The game doesn't like me anymore. At the very least, I found out what the problem is. I don't like the results of the answer, but... You're not landing on my landing pad. I do not care. Or you might have to land on my landing pad. And can't I, like, designate my own landing pad? Like, everybody's using it. It is not a public landing pad. I repeat, it is not a public landing pad. Anyway, what were we gonna do? Testing out the, not this. Not that. Ah, gas extractor, right. We did get that. It's not in the power. It's not in the technology. Where was it? Was it portable? It's probably general, wasn't it? Okay, let's see where it is. There it is! I actually need 2 antimatter. Didn't I have one somewhere? Oh, so much clutter. So much clutter. I should sell this. I keep forgetting to sell it. And now I have so many middle platings because I had so many solar panels built there. Yeah. Right, so 2 antimatter. No, antimatter. Where it is. I'm gonna build 1 for now. In fact, I'm actually gonna build it inside somewhere. Can I, like, go up, please? Thank you. I'm gonna build it in here. Nope. Okay. I'm over there. Don't tell me I cannot build it inside. Must place in terrain. Okay. Okay, so it has to be built outside. It cannot be built inside. Where am I going to do it? I guess next to the portal. Or, yeah, you know what? Over here. Let me guess, it requires a ton of power. No. Yeah, it is. It does require power. It's just chargeable. And it generates antimatter? Really? I thought it was going to generate something else. How much antimatter per 150 carbon is it going to generate? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Antimatter is cheap. So why go to all the trouble to generate antimatter? I guess maybe if it's like really early game, but in that case you would have to get the storm crystals, which are not exactly easy to get. How much antimatter is this thing going to create? We're going to check it out tomorrow. I'm not really going to wait like half an hour for this thing to finish working. Okay, but there is something else I wanted to do, because apparently this thing is not the huge warp cell I thought it was going to be. So it hasn't even generated one antimatter. That is the slowest reactor I've ever seen. So there should be a warp cell somewhere that apparently can fuel a lot more than the normal one. So let's see. Do we even have the recipe? No, that's frigate fuel. Okay, we do not. Oh. Nope. Maybe I can build it. By the way, I could build hermetic seals. I didn't notice them. I just totally skipped them. I have no idea why. It just happened. Unstable plasma. That'll be a no. Atlas passes. Stasis devices. No, no, no. Well. I'm stumped. Oh, it's generated 1 per 15%. So this is going to generate 4, 6, 7, 7-ish? I don't know. We'll see. If it's per 10%, it'll generate 10, but let's see. It should pop in like 5 minutes. Yep, 5 minutes. This is going to be a waiting game. Today's episode has been a huge disappointment for me. I found that I'm going to need to rebuild the entire base. I'm going to go complain on these Steam forums because, well, I'm going to go cry in the Steam forums because I can. Speaking of which, I should actually have contacted Amazon for like 2 days ago. It is per 15%, isn't it? No, it's per 10. Okay, so this is 10 antimatter. Well, that still does not make this very exciting. Again, I guess it's a cheap alternative if you really can't afford to build antimatter, but what is it? It's chromatic metal and condensed carbon. This is pointless. This is just a lot slower. It really is. It really is. I mean, maybe if it generated like 50 or 100 antimatter for like 150 carbon and it took like a day, maybe for a new player that'd be like, yeah, that's a good plan. You know, that's a good idea to have, you know, because it'll allow me to travel more systems. But this way, no. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. Let's see, is there anything new that we can add here? I can build the medium refiner here. All right, I could always build it here. Message module, no, there's nothing new here. There's nothing new in the portable, I'm pretty sure. All right, we got these. I suppose now that I have lots of free antimatter creation, I could just spam these, but I could also spam these without, you know, needing the antimatter creation. Like, I can only build frost crystals outside, by the way. And I can build these, but I'm missing components. And they do require power. Oh, I can just build... Oh, the pipe actually costs something. Does the wiring cost anything? No. But the pipe does? Really? Like, what else am I going to use the pipe for? Huh. Well, that's weird. Oh, yeah, and I don't want to even mention that these things require a ton of power as well. I mean, I don't know how much, but they probably require a ton of power. Actually, there's one way to find out. There's an easy way to find out. A very, very easy. Am I gonna have to, like, power all of them? Let's see. Let's see. There's an easy way to find out. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. It is using 5 kilopascals. That's actually low. But is that per one, or is that for both of them? That's for both of them. So if I place it here, it should power all of them, right? That's still 5 kilopascals. Okay, so I can actually relatively easily free these up, like link these up. Let's actually link them up. I'm already here, so. Nope, stop with that jumping. There's a reason I did not like the jump boots, sorry. Alright, like so. And I can actually link it up here. Now I'm gonna have to like link all of them up. Oh, that is so annoying. That's gonna be a lot of power drain. So it's 5 per each, I suppose. Those actually didn't link up for some reason. You know what, I'm just gonna cut the line. It's gonna be a lot easier. I'm gonna need to go into first person mode. Building now is just way better in first person mode. Even though first person mode is like really weird. I built like 2 or 3 things in first person mode and it was really weird. It still feels off somehow. That is not powering the second one. It is powering the third one though. It seems to be passing one for some reason. Nope, that is not working. Yeah, that's working. And that's not. For some reason, like, half of them want to receive power and the other half don't. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna make, like, lines at this point. Like, do they need to be, like, one apart? They probably need to be one apart. That's, like... Why is this game doing this to me? You know how long this will need to be? Do you? Do you? Well, let's change from this view mode. Do you know how long this is gonna need to be? No, you don't. Don't look at me like that. Don't. Ugh. Why are these not getting power? Like, it's blinking. Why is it blinking? Is it blinking because it doesn't have power? It probably is. I'm gonna go shoot myself somewhere. Seriously, like... Please remove the power from this game. I mean, I sort of enjoyed it in the beginning. Now it's, I'm realizing that it is a huge nerf. Just like that person mentioned. It is the nerf that nobody wanted. And he is correct. He or she. I don't remember, so... Yeah. No, today's episode has been a huge disappointment. I cannot begin even to comprehend this. Power is a disappointment in general. And so is that thing. That thing is an even bigger disappointment than the power is. Like, that thing is just worthless, honestly. How much do we have stored? Yeah, we have a lot of stored. Yeah, we have enough to probably last 3 minutes, so. Oh well. I'm gonna end things off here with this very, very sad note. You are a disappointment. You are a disappointment. You are a disappointment. This whole base is a disappointment. Where's my ship? There it is. No, seriously, today is just... I mean, I'm gonna have to rebuild that. I mean, I didn't really put much effort. It's annoying. I built it in the mountain. I was like, you know, that's gonna be really cool. Like, the entrance is gonna protrude a little bit. Like, you know, you enter and you're like, this whole big area. And this happens. Yep. I guess I could dig it out, then like bury it myself. That wouldn't be as cool though. It wouldn't look as natural. I could try that. I might try that. Anyway, my name has been Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see you all in the next one. Yeah, you see waving.